Hi, I'm Dr. Joanna Martin from ShiftSpeakerTraining.com. Welcome to part 3 of our 7-part video series on the 7 big mistakes that I see most people make when getting into the public speaking game. Now, we've already talked about mistake number 1, which was putting it off and procrastination. We've spoken about mistake number 2, which was not understanding the difference between a good talk and an effective presentation. The third big mistake I see so many speakers make is not having an elegant business model. What do I mean by that? Well, here's the thing. Speaking has the ability to skyrocket your success in your business. Trust me, as soon as you step on the stage, and for those of you who already have, if you're out there speaking, you know what I'm talking about. As soon as you stand on stage, whether you be a coach, a consultant, a speaker, a trainer, an entrepreneur, an author, the second you stand up on stage and give a presentation, you are automatically the expert. And everyone wants to work with you. Hands down, across the board. If you deliver a half-decent talk, everyone wants your opinion and they want you to work with them. Absolutely. Now, the big problem with this is your business will accelerate very, very quickly. Now you might say, that's not a problem, I want that. Great, but you need to be prepared for it. Because I have to say, almost every speaker I know that is wildly successful or has been wildly successful wants to lessen the amount that they're speaking. It's like one of those self-perpetuating cycles. The better you get, the more speaking opportunities you get, the bigger your business grows, the busier you get, the more speaking opportunities you have to do, the more workshops you have to run, the more workshops you have to sell to make them profitable, the more speaking opportunities you get to sell more workshops to do, and you get the idea. It becomes a really challenging cycle to get caught up in. And as I said, almost every wildly successful speaker I know wants to speak less. Now you might be sitting there right now thinking, oh please, I wish that were my problem. But here's the thing. What if you started out your speaking career knowing that you had an elegant business model so that every time you stepped on stage, you only had to speak once and you would get paid over and over and over again, even while you sleep? That's the sort of business model that most of my colleagues, not all, but most of my colleagues who want out from the speaking business don't have. You see, for them, they stand on stage, they do a great presentation, they sell more seminars. What happens is they get tied up having to just deliver all these seminars. They might take on other trainers to help them deliver the seminars, but it just becomes a big, expensive business. See, this is the thing a lot of speakers won't tell you. The speaking business has a lot of overheads. It's very expensive. If you get successful and you're flying all around the world, yeah, you can make big revenue, but the expenses are high as well. So you need to have what I call an elegant business model behind your speaking business so that every time you step on stage, you're leveraging that opportunity in the most powerful way. Let me give you a couple of little tips, things that you can do straight away with every speaking opportunity that you get. Okay, number 1, every speaking opportunity you get. I do not want you to get off that stage without walking out of the room with at least the name and email address of every single person in the room. Even if you have no products to sell right now, even if you have nothing other than one little keynote presentation, start to build your list. Because the value of your business is going to be in your list. It's going to be in the products that you sell to that list. So please make sure that every presentation you do, at the very least, you invite some action and you invite people to give you their name and contact details in return for some free gift. Now that free gift might just be a newsletter once a week, or it might be a free report or a little audio that you've put together. It doesn't matter what it is, but give something for free in return for those contact details and start to build your list. In terms of building an elegant business model, you want to take what it is you know, what it is that you speak about, what it is that you coach, what it is that you consult about. Take that information and package it up as an educational product. Package it up as a CD set or a DVD set. There's so many different, or you could even do a workshop, but hey, rather than going and just running the workshop, why not film the workshop and then create a DVD set out of it? So you never have to do it again if you don't want to. That way, when your speaking business just takes off, You are going to be in a position to choose how much you want to talk. You're not going to be like one of my colleagues wishing they didn't have to speak so much, because you will have choice. You will have freedom, and you will have an incredible lifestyle. I have to say, my partner Greg and I have an incredible lifestyle right now. Sometimes I think I'm actually probably a little bit lazy. People ask me to speak quite a bit, and I turn down a lot of opportunities because I just don't have to do it. I get to travel the world, I get to speak when I want to. I live 3 months of the year in Australia, I live around 6 months of the year in London, and 3 months of the rest of the year wherever we want to, because that's how we want to have our lives. And it's all because of creating an elegant business model behind our speaking business. So I encourage you to do the same. To find out more about exactly how to create an elegant business model, make sure you download your copy of the Shift Speaker Training Presentation Profits Blueprint. In that blueprint, I take you step by step into how to take your topic and turn it into an elegant business model to create you multiple streams of passive income from your speaking. So make sure you grab yourself a copy of that, and I'll show you exactly how in just a moment. Meanwhile, I'll see you in part number 4 of our 7-part speaker training series. In part 4, I'm going to take you into mistake number 4. And mistake number 4 is when speakers don't build a community. I see this especially in the corporate arena. Speakers are going out, they're doing great presentations, but they're not building up their own community. And you see the value of any business, but a speaking and information business especially, is in your community. So don't make that same mistake. Watch video training number 4 in this 7-part series right now. Once you've finished your training and you're ready for the next step, make sure that you sign up for our free Shift Speaker Training newsletter and get free access to your very own copy of the Presentation Profits Blueprint absolutely free. I've put together this blueprint to take everything that I know about how to create a successful speaking business and put it in one place. Inside the blueprint, you're going to discover the 7 P's for turning your passion into multiple streams of passive income using speaking and the elegant business model. The #1 marketing myth that speakers have to ignore if they have even half a chance of succeeding in the industry. The it factor for speakers and how ignoring this means that your speaking career is destined for mediocrity, and no one wants that. We'll discover new ways to build your community through video, email and blogging, and how that can fast track your speaking success and give you more raving fans than you ever thought possible. We'll also show you why speaking is one of the laziest ways to wealth, provided you know how and where to leverage every scrap of effort that you make, as well as much, much more. So, in order to download your very own copy of the blueprint, take yourself to www.shiftspeakertraining.com/blueprint. Look for the sign-up form right there on the website. Enter your first name and email address in the box and then click on the button that says Get Instant Free Access. You'll then get a copy of the blueprint emailed directly to you. You can open it up, and in it you will find so much information on how to take your speaking business and make it extraordinary. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video training very soon.